guys, what's going on? My name is O.T.S.S, and I used to play baseball when I was a kid, and this is On the Couch Saturday. A while since I have put up a video, and that's just because life has been really busy, but we're back and we're here with another episode of On the Couch Saturday. Now, the last episode of On the Couch Saturday, we talked about Noble and Cooley, and if you want to reference back to that episode talking about their history and who they are as a company, definitely go and check that out. I will try to put that particular video in the description right here, the link, or in the description below, and you guys can check that out very easily. This week we are going with round 2 of a Noble and Cooley snare drum, and this one is an absolute beauty. It's a 7x14 steam bent walnut snare drum. And we will get into that steam bend part very quickly, but the finish on this is absolutely amazing. This beautiful golden crust finish just pops when you're playing anywhere and absolutely gets people looking at your snare drum and saying, whoa, okay buddy, where'd you get that snare drum from? I'm pretty sure you dropped some good money on that. It must be like $5,000. No, it's only $1,000, and for a high-end snare drum, that is not a bad price at all. This particular snare drum comes with amazing brass hardware and nodal point tube lugs, which I'll get to the nodal point very quickly, and their engineered in-house Noble and Cooley throw-off. So to be able to get a drum steam bent, you have to actually put it into a steamer and let it sit there and steam for I think a couple hours, maybe a little bit less. I'm not entirely sure how long that process is, but I know that when it is done, it is taken out, rolled into a ball, put into a mold, and it sits there for at least 3 to 4 weeks. I want to drop in this video right here so you can actually see this in action in about 60 seconds. You can actually check out this on their Instagram page, but it's a very fascinating process. Let's check it out. Isn't that really awesome? It blows my mind. Nick and his dad really hammer that out, even with just 2 people, because they've been doing it for such a long time. Just to let you know, no, it's not gonna take you 4 or 5 months to get a snare drum from them. If you hit them up, they're so far advanced in their system of making drums that they're ahead. They're not gonna wait super long to get a drum or a snare drum from them. A drum probably might take a little longer, but a snare drum won't take long at all because they already have shells ready to go. All they need to do is drilled, cut bearing edges, and put the hardware on, ship them out to you. After it is curated in the mold for about a month or so, they then take it out, and before they had even put it in there, they had shaved off the ends so that when you bring the ends together and bend it over, they meet perfectly and you can actually glue those 2 ends together. So I don't think they've ever shown that process on Instagram or on their YouTube page, because there are some things that just, you can't really see, and there's some cool, intricate things that they do that you don't want anybody else doing. So they take all those 2 parts, put them together, and they glue them together. That is the only glue you are going to see on that drum. Everything else is solid wood. So you just have that 1-2 connector points right there, and that's the only So you're eliminating 90% of glue that you would see on like a ply shell or even a segmented shell or a stave shell. So it's really effective when you really want the most amount of resonance in a piece of wood that turns into a drum. So it's really fascinating, really interesting. And then to even add to that, the lugs that they use on their drums is like a nodal point type of lug. Now the nodal point of a snare drum or a drum in general is the least resonant spot on the entire drum. So by them putting it at that particular spot, it creates an opportunity for the drum to resonate the most and not be affected by the hardware that's on the drum. So I found that super fascinating. I found that this was such an amazing drum to play with. The unfinished inside really kind of brings out the true beauty of walnut. Walnut's really my favorite type of wood, so this was actually a super great pleasure for myself to be able to check out, review, play on gigs. It was amazing to play, really cut through the mix. You don't have to worry about working too hard to get this thing beefing out in front of some guitars and basses and pianos and tracks and everything else. So without me continuing to drag this on any further, go and check out these demos. I know you guys are gonna love them. If you have any questions, hit them up in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and go check out Noble and Cooley. They are one of the most greatest companies and most aged companies in this generation today, and they are continually making and breaking avenues when it comes to building drums and just blowing our minds with these amazing handmade pieces of art. I'll see you guys in the next video. Enjoy the demos. Peace.